Hi, everyone. I am Tracy Cram Perkins, the host of the Dementia Home Care show here on USA Global TV and radio. And it is my privilege to share with you the Dementia Home Care Caregiving Camp. And today we're going to talk about dementia and the use of improv. So let's get started. Today we are going to learn how to use improv for everyday dementia caregiving. Let's look at some of the challenges caregivers face every day. When you're having a good day, how do you feel when someone corrects you when you're not wrong? How do you feel when someone calls you a liar when you're telling the truth? How do you feel when someone yells at you? And how do you feel when someone threatens you? What all of us want is to be loved, safe, secure, and valued. With caregiving comes exhaustion, grief, impatience, and loss. Then there's the I will not tell a lie, lying is wrong. Unfortunately, reality orientation does not work, and let's look at why. With dementia, as with life, truth is a matter of perspective. We must join them where they are in their timeline. Understand that brain diseases cause the brain to shrink and develop holes, making it impossible to live in the now. As a result, the older memories are what are left behind and they feel like the present. It's important that we meet them where they are in their truth. It's also important that we give ourselves permission to relax and enjoy the moment and allow ourselves to laugh and have fun. You never know when something memorable will happen that will make you smile after they are gone. Let's learn how to play and have some fun using the 4 simple rules, shall we? Always respond in an agreeable manner by saying yes. Say yes and. Then make a statement. There are no mistakes, only opportunities. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's look at why our loved ones are getting upset or angry or have aggression unrelated to brain changes. They're just as frustrated as we are by constantly being told they're wrong or that they are lying. For example, what good does it do anybody by forcing them to grieve over and over for someone they don't know is gone? So let's help them get beyond the no by saying yes. Let's improvise with yes and. For example, I want to go home. Your body language means everything here. So smile, relax, and say yes, and let me help you pack. Then walk them to their room, put the suitcase on the bed, and as they're filling the suitcase, you can say things like, yes, and tell me about that photo. Or, yes, and that shirt really brings out the color in your eyes. So as you're talking to them, you will be meeting the underlying needs of being safe, loved, secure, and valued. Oftentimes, simply by changing a scene, in this case, changing a room, or perhaps even going for a drive, will meet the underlying need or anxiety for them wanting to escape. So, what happens if we try something else? Let's say you have a loved one that, let's say your mom is living with you and you have a family member that passed. Let's say it's your brother. And your mother says to you, have you heard from Jonah lately? You can say, yes, and he is traveling. Let's take a video of him and let him know how much we love him, and I will text it to him. Think about what you just did there. You're letting your loved one express their emotion. They're getting to tell someone how they feel about them. And then think about how good you feel after doing that. By letting them express their feelings, you will feel better too. So give it a try. Remember that there are no mistakes and only opportunities. I invite you to learn more about my work at tracycramperkins.com. Visit my resources page to gain access to over 150 dementia-related resources from adaptive clothing to wandering. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter and immediately receive your copy of 10 Steps to Calming Aggressive Dementia Behavior. And you can watch past episodes of the Dementia Home Care Show here on USA Global TV's YouTube channel channel under playlists. Thank you for the honor of your time today.